Down with immoralism!
Director high!
Down with immoralism!
Director high!
Director high! Director high! Director high!
डिसाइड करना मुश्किल है, या तो मैं स्पेशल केस हूँ या somehow else तुम्हें स्पेशल केस कंसीडर किए। बैठो। Five minutes late.
Now only the relevant parts in the short will be read.
This petition has been raised under Section 483 of BNSS, but not evoked Section 45 of PML. The provisions for the bail under special law shall be read with 483.
But the petitioner has heavily relied on some landmark and revolutionary apex court ruling where right to speedy trial, a facet of Article 21, was held crucial to grant bail under the stringent special laws enacted as per the special threats and in public interest, notwithstanding the rigorous under such laws. Such extraordinary power can only be exercised by the constitutional courts for the violation of Part 3 of the Constitution. If, based on the circumstances, the trial will not possibly start within or conclude in a reasonable time, the pre-trial incarceration has exceeded a substantial part of the prescribed sentence.
Which implies the non-mandate to wait and follow 479 of BNSS and also the delay not attributable to accused himself or herself. Constitutional mandate is the higher law than the statutory rigorous. Of course, exceptions exist for the personal possibility, if enlarged on pain, of becoming threat to the society. Higher rigorous implies speedy trial.
As held in various landmark cases, right to speedy trial is an inalienable right under Article 21, notwithstanding the graveness of the crime. Any procedure depriving liberty is not reasonable, fair, or just unless it ensures a speedy trial. Also, under a reasonable, fair, and just procedure, enlargement on bail is a remedy to avert or for the infringement of the same. Judiciary's endeavors are amply clear in changing the victim-centric perspective of the society. Justice should be seen on both sides of the
Procedure is a handle, not a mistress of justice.
In the instant case, albeit
the public prosecutor vehemently opposed the bail under Section 45, which is in fact correct, as the complaint under PMLE and charge sheets under the scheduled offences prima facie shows the guilt of the accused, and also he can try to tamper with the evidence and witnesses considering his influential status, but sufferance of pre-trial incarceration for 15 months, the length of the charge sheets and the complaint, number of witnesses to be examined, and the number of accused shown that the trial will not conclude anytime soon, which hasn't even started yet. Subsequently, the right to speedy trial will be infringed for if the liberty is still deprived. Also, the trial for PMLA cannot be decided. Unless the trial for scheduled offences get concluded, the accused is also not proved to be a huge threat to the society. This would adversely affect the rule of law and heighten the risk of prisonization. Deprivation would potentially cause irreparable damage to the accused in multiple ways, briefly discussed in this judgment. Therefore, in the light of the law given by the relied landmark rulings, the accused is hereby enlarged on bail, of course, subject to certain stringent conditions to avoid certain risks.
Taking this matter as an opportunity, I would like to highlight another issue regarding Section 479 of BNSS, which was then 436A of CRPC. The amendments in the said section under the Sanhita are the inclusion of rigorous for the accused of life imprisonment offences along with death penalty offences as well as accused against whom under more than one or multiple offences, the investigation, inquiry or trial is pending, increasing the threshold of rigorous. This section, both new and old, was enacted for the facet of Article 21 right to speedy trials as held by the Honorable Supreme Court in a catena of decision 479 corresponding to 436A gets precedence even in special laws. As mentioned before, constitutional mandate is the higher law than the statutory rigorous, as so I feel when an application is considered under 479, whether on the plea of petitioner or as a mandate considered by the courts itself, for as held in Until's case, non-mandate for a bail application under this section, particularly when the delay not attributable to the accused, although rigorous under 479 vis-a-vis Part 3 will melt down both for general and special law, same as the rigorous in special laws, if the proceedings will consume time and the trial is not expected to get started in near future, or if started not expected to get concluded in near future, but the benefits of the provision will apply. Compulsory compliance and non-mandate of plea will also lead to the invocation of the rigorous. As noted, high rigorous implies speedy trial, and of course exception also exists. Recently, the Honorable Karnataka High Court heard an application under both 479 and Article 21 right to speedy trial, where only 479 was considered and given the precedence. My particular ruling is only tentative and subject to the apex court review.
सर पर आप है कौन?